So recently, DC YoungFly did damage control to my video. If you remember 2 weeks ago, I uploaded this video called DC YoungFly Admits He is Bobby Womack, right? And 2 weeks later, they did damage control on February 20th. DC YoungFly said that his bag got stolen and Jacky O's death certificate was in there. And that doesn't make any sense. Why would you have your wife's death certificate in a bag in a car? That doesn't make any sense. And if this happened right after she died, it would make more sense. But she died back in June. So that was 8 months ago. Why is he still driving around with her death certificate in his bag and he's leaving it in the car? That doesn't make any sense. So this whole thing was scripted and it was complete damage control to my video, because what are the chances that I just randomly decided to make this video and instantly they did damage control and created this fake situation? So I'm going to keep dropping videos on this channel. In this video, we'll be exposing Jacky O and all of her characters. And at the end of this video, I'll be exposing another one of her characters that I didn't mention in my original video about this situation. So now let's talk about Jacky O's other characters. As you can see, Jacky O looks so much like Khloé Kardashian. This one is really easy to see. Here's another really good comparison as well. And here's another comparison. And notice that they're both doing the same symbolism right here as well. They're pointing a finger to their head, which basically symbolizes knowledge, because they're hiding all the esoteric knowledge from you. And as you can see, their eyes are very similar as well. And they even have the same gematria. Miss Jacky O equals 51, just like Khloé Kardashian. Another connection is that Jacky O's birthday is November 3rd. And she faked her death on June 1st. Which means she faked her death 210 days after her last birthday. And Kardashian equals 210. And Illuminati is 210 as well, along with Freemasonry ritual. So now let's talk about their other character, which is Karol G. As you can see, Khloé Kardashian and Karol G look so much alike, and they're doing one-eye symbolism in both of these pictures. So this one is very easy to see as well. Here's another really good comparison. And right here you can see they have the same jawline as well. And even these two characters have the same gematria. They both equal 24 and 18. And their names both start with a K. So here's some more comparisons. They have the same hairstyle right here. And right here you can see they literally have the same face. So here's some comparisons of Karol G and Jacky O, because all three of these characters resemble each other because they're all the same. Especially right here, this is another really good comparison. An interesting connection between these characters is the fact that they both had this light blue hair color at one point in time. And on top of that, Jacky O was a member of the Wild 'N Out show. As you can see, she's on the show right here. And the connection here is that her other character, Karol G, was also on Wild 'N Out. As you can see, she even performed on Wild 'N Out. And here she is with Nick Cannon. So not only is there multiple connections, but they even have the same gematria. As you can see, Jacky O and Karol G have the same gematria in 4 ciphers. And then Jacky and Karol G both equal 60. Another connection is with Karol G's real name. Her name is Carolina Navarro. Her first name, Carolina, has the same gematria as Jacky O in 4 ciphers. So now let's compare all 3 characters because they're all connected. As you can see, Ms. Jacky O equals 33, just like Karol and Khloé. They all equal 33. And Jacky O faked her death at age 33. And her real name is Jacqueline Smith. And Karol G's real name is Carolina Navarro. And as you can see, all 3 of these characters' real names are 155 in gematria. So now let's talk about the number 22. As you can see, this is the picture that Wild 'N Out posted when she faked her death, because this picture is very scripted. Shout out to Sade because she noticed a big connection right here. And this proves that everything they do is scripted and staged, because there's this person in the background wearing the number 22, as you guys can see. And this is not by coincidence. Everything they do is for a reason. They specifically took this picture with this person in the background so that they can use this number 22 in the future when she fakes her death, because her real name Jacqueline is 22 and died is 22 in the same cipher. And then her real birthday is November 3rd, 1989, as you guys can see. And her real date of birth has a numerology of 22. And she faked her death 22 weeks before her upcoming birthday. And then here's a picture of Karol G, and ironically she's also wearing the number 22. And they did a lot of predictive programming with Jackie O's death before she died. So 2 months ago, ESTG made a song called Pray You Die in Surgery. And 2 months later, Jackie O fakes her death after getting plastic surgery. And when you look at the date of this video, it's March 16th, which was exactly 2 months and 2 weeks before Jackie O faked her death. So that's another 22. So now you guys can see that this person was wearing the number 22 for a reason, because later on they were going to script her death with the number 22. So this proves that they have actors who are acting as real people at these shows, but they're not real people. They're actually there for a reason to script things out like this. So shout out to Divine Sade because she found this really good connection. I'll put a link to her video about this in the description. So moving along, these characters are men, by the way. When they create these characters, they give them male features and try to present them as a female, because not only does Jackie O look like a man, but they made it really obvious that Khloé Kardashian is a man. You know, she looks extremely masculine right here. And this creature is not even human in general, but what they're trying to present is a masculine female. As you can see right here, she doesn't look human at all, and she looks extremely masculine. And right here you have Karol G, and she looks extremely masculine as well. And again, this doesn't even look like a real human. So the reason these characters look like men is because their base character is Elvis Presley, and I made a video about this 4 months ago. So if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend it. I'll put a link in the description below. Not only did I expose how Elvis is behind all of these characters, but I also talked about the characters that he had before Elvis, like the Statue of Liberty, and he also has ancient characters as well. So I recommend you guys check that out. But anyways, here's some really good comparisons of Elvis and Khloé Kardashian. You know, this one is really easy to see. So an interesting connection with all 4 of these characters is the fact that they all have 5 letters in their name. So Elvis, Khloé, Karol, and Jackie are all 5 letters. So now let's talk about Jackie O's other characters, because she's a very mixed character. You know, she mostly looks like Khloé Kardashian, but she's also mixed with Lil Kim. As you can see, they look very similar in these 2 comparisons. And they also mixed her character with Marilyn Monroe as well. So she's a mixture of all 3 of these characters. But I noticed that there's a lot of connections that she has with Marilyn Monroe. You know, they did a little riddle with this, and I'll explain that very soon. But first, take a look at these comparisons of Jackie O and Marilyn Monroe, because these 2 characters look so much alike. And when I was making these comparisons, I noticed a very interesting detail about both of their faces right here. If you look closely at their left eye, which is the right for us, you can see that they both have the same twitch on their left eye, and also the shape of their eyebrows is exactly the same. So that's a very interesting detail I noticed. And she put this one in plain sight because she did a very old-fashioned photo shoot before she died, where she looked a lot like Marilyn. And also she posted this video where she literally dressed up like Marilyn, and in the caption she admitted that she's Marilyn Monroe. She said, "It's Marilyn Monroe's birthday, had to post my Lil Jackie Monroe shoot." So she mixed her name with Marilyn Monroe's name. And notice how she posted this on June 1st, 2022, which was exactly 1 year before she faked her death. As you can see, TMZ posted that Jackie O died on June 1st. So what are the chances that she made this post about Marilyn on June 1st, and then exactly 1 year later she dies? And on top of that, June 1st is Marilyn Monroe's birthday. So she dressed up like Marilyn on her birthday and then died on her birthday the next year. So all of this is in plain sight. On top of that, she died on Marilyn Monroe's 97th birthday. As you can see, Marilyn Monroe would have been 97 on June 1st, 2023. And death equals 97, and Marilyn equals 97. So that's a very interesting connection. Another connection is the fact that Marilyn faked her death at age 36, and her other character, Jacky O, faked her death at age 33. So both of these characters died in their 30s, and their ages were 3 years apart. And on top of that, both of their names have the same gematria. So Jacqueline Smith equals 33, and Marilyn Monroe is 33. And notice how similar their names are. Marilyn and Jacqueline both have Lynn at the end of their name, and they're both 7 letters as well. So that's very interesting. And also Jacqueline Smith and Marilyn Monroe have the same gematria in 5 ciphers. As you can see, they have 179, 71, 1074, 356, and 231 in 5 reverse ciphers. And then Jacky O and Marilyn Monroe are 73 in gematria, and notice how both of their stage names sound very similar as well. You know, Jacky O and Monroe. So another interesting connection is the fact that ESTG's song that was predictive programming was uploaded on March 16th, which was exactly 76 days before she faked her death. And her real name, Jacqueline, is 76, and Marilyn Monroe's real name, Norma Mortensen, is also 76. And as you can see, her real name is Norma Mortensen. So the next connection deals with her other character, because as you guys know, me and Divine Sade have videos about Britney Spears being one of Marilyn's characters. So if you guys are interested in those videos, I'll put a link to our playlist in the description below. And as you can see by these comparisons right here, Britney and Marilyn look so much alike. So the interesting connection about this is that Jacky O posted a video of Britney Spears 2 years before she died. And this is a big connection because Jacky O comes from Marilyn, and Britney Spears also comes from Marilyn Monroe. So what are the chances that she posted Britney Spears, which is one of Marilyn's characters, and then she fakes her death on Marilyn's birthday? So there's so many connections on this. But I think the biggest connection here is the fact that Jacky O is named after Jackie O, which is JFK's wife. As you can see, there's even a book about the other Jackie O. The only difference is that this Jackie O is spelled with IE at the end instead of a Y, but either way it's the same name, you know. So she named herself after the other Jackie O, whose real name is Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. So as you can see, her nickname was literally Jackie O. And the big connection here is that this other Jackie O was JFK's wife, and JFK had an affair with Marilyn Monroe. So this is why DC YoungFly's girlfriend Jackie O named herself after JFK's wife, because JFK had an affair with Marilyn Monroe. And they gave us so many hints about this. You know, there's this video from 10 days ago that talks about how they're making a new book about this other Jackie O called Finding Jacky. And what are the chances that they're doing this a week after the other Jackie O faked her death? And look at how subliminal they were in the caption. They titled it DC Writer Tells Untold Stories About Jackie O. They purposely put DC in there because the other Jackie O's boyfriend is DC YoungFly. So they're being very subliminal with this. Another connection is that not only did Jackie O die on Marilyn Monroe's birthday, but she also died 2 days after John F. Kennedy's birthday. His birthday is on May 29th. And another connection is the fact that his first name is John, as you can see, and DC YoungFly's first name is John as well. So there's no way that all of these connections could be a coincidence, you know. And you can even keep getting deeper with it. You know, his name is DC YoungFly, and JFK was the president in Washington, D.C. You know, the White House is located in Washington, D.C., and his name is literally DC YoungFly. So there's just so many connections here, and all of these connections prove that one of the characters that Jackie O is based off of is Marilyn Monroe. You know, every celebrity is a character, and they're not naturally made. So when they're creating the character, they artificially mix other celebrity characters that they've already made in the past. So when they were creating the Jackie O character, they mixed Marilyn Monroe with Khloé Kardashian and Lil Kim, and that's how they created Jackie O. Jackie O is mixed with so many characters Another character that she's mixed with is Meagan Good. And I didn't mention this in my original video, but I noticed it after I made the video that she did resemble Meagan Good a lot. As you can see, these two characters look so much alike as well. You know, Jacky O is just a very mixed character. And what that means is basically when they were creating the Jacky O character, they mixed a bunch of other characters that they already made into this character. So that's why she resembles Khloé Kardashian, Marilyn Monroe, and Meagan Good. And that's how they created the look of Jacky O. Here's some more comparisons of Meagan Good and Jacky O. As you can see, they even do their eyebrows the same way as well. So this one is very easy to see. And shout out to the people that commented about this in my original video, because some of you guys noticed it as well. So not only do these two characters look so much alike, but as always, they even match up heavily in gematria. As you can see, Meagan Good equals 44 and Jacky O equals 44 in the same cipher. So both of their stage names have the same gematria. And then if you look at the first part of their names, Jacky and Meagan have the same gematria of 31 in the same cipher. And they also match up in 4 other ciphers. They both equal 31, 23, 95, and 121 in the same ciphers. And her real name is Jacqueline Smith, and even their real names have the same gematria. Jacqueline Smith and Meagan Good share the same gematria of 46 in the reduction cipher. And then their first names also match up. Jacqueline and Meagan both equal 21 and 16 in the Latin reduction and septenary ciphers. And for some reason, Meagan Good's name is spelled with an A, which is very strange because normally Meagan is spelled M-E-G-A-N. And I noticed when you spell Meagan correctly, it still matches up with Jacky's first name. As you can see, Jacqueline and Meagan share the same gematria of 22 in the reduction cipher. And Meagan Good has many other characters. Divine Sade made a good video about Meagan Good and Tems, so I'll put a link to this video in the description. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Now I just want to show you guys DC YoungFly's damage control response to my video. You know, I can't even believe he did this because, like I said, why would he have his girlfriend's death certificate in his bag and leave it in the car 8 months after she died? Regular people don't do stuff like that. You know, real people keep death certificates and birth certificates hidden in their house, especially if it's 8 months after the situation happens. So it doesn't make any sense to just keep that in your car and drive around with it. You know, this was clearly damage control to my video. And as always, I bet they're not going to find the people that stole his bag because this was all scripted and fake. You know, they just had to do some type of damage control. And the fact that they always respond like this shows that my videos are making an impact. So thank you to everyone that supports my videos. Make sure you guys drop a like, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And subscribe to my Patreon if you want to support me even further. The link's in the description. But now let's take a look at DC YoungFly's response to this entire situation. If you pay close attention, he keeps stuttering and looking around, and he keeps doing symbolism. You know, all of this shows that he's lying in plain sight. Check this out.
Really it wasn't no money and it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing. It's just a person that's in there. You dig what I'm saying? I really hate that I gotta do all this, bro. Bro, just bring me my bag, bro.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Just bring me the bag, bro. The bag got my girl death certificate in it. It got personal belongings in it. I just need the bag, bro. I just want the bag, bro. Really just bring it back with everything in it because there wasn't nothing in it. Just bring me the bag.
3 hours later.
Hey man, look, PSA to the little street homies. Look, because they broke into the car. You feel what I'm saying? Look, to the little street homies. If you know your people was out there down there by the Hollywood Improv, cause y'all know y'all talk, everybody talk when they do. Look, ain't nothing in the bag beneficial. Ain't, you know when you went in it, you probably got about a little couple of dollars that I had. I don't give a fuck about all that. But just don't throw the bag in the trash. Don't throw the bag on the street. Just drop the bag off discreetly back at the Hollywood Improv Ain't going about your business. I get it. I understand. Breaking the car. I ain't tripping on that, bro. Ain't no police game. I don't give a fuck. None of that. I don't care about none of that. Bro, just drop the bag off. You feel what I'm saying? Just drop the bag off. That's all. Just drop the bag off. Ain't nothing. Just drop the bag off. Hey, y'all, man, I appreciate everybody, you know what I mean, calling me, you know what I'm saying, you know, checking up on me like that. You feel me? But what we learned from this situation that can't do nothing about it. Just gotta stay prayed up, keep going. You dig what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know. It is what it is. But y'all got some in y'all possession that don't belong to y'all, and it's no reason for it to be in your position. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. That's why. It's more sentimental to me. It don't need to be in your possession. You feel me? It ain't none of your goddamn business. But other than that, you just gotta stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep moving on that. Steal your joy. You feel me? I gotta keep doing it. Tomorrow gonna be here, and the day after that gonna be here. And guess what? I'm not gonna be letting it. I'm not gonna dwell on it. You feel me? And I'm gonna be pissed off tomorrow and the day after that. So get what? I'm gonna do some push-up, go outside, run, do some, and go smoke me a blunt. You know. I come drag me that goddamn, just all this extra shit. I'll let y'all know, boy, y'all some aggravating little pieces. Y'all some aggravating little pieces. But as a boss, you gotta keep your composure and keep going. So I'm gonna figure this out. If it costs me, it costs me. But I'm gonna figure this out. I just wanna let y'all know, y'all look. Go sit down somewhere. Go sit down and do something productive. Cause the next might not be lenient. Hey, so look, check this out, right? When you know you're blessed to deal with a loss, you gotta not think about the losses. You dig what I'm saying? Cause by y'all doing it, it means I had to come get my car out the garage, tow it, bring it up here. It cost me $3,000 to get some more keys. But guess what? We blessed to deal with it. Yeah. I'm livid, yeah. I wanna smack the shit out of one of you fish fry. But guess what? I can't. So I just gotta deal with it. So at the end of the day, we blessed to deal with it. You feel me?